from Euphoria, and I like how Maddy dress up, and in the next season Classy also dress up like her. And yeah, I like to literally do this whole glam look because why not? Like, this glam look is really burning in this whole social media. Using this dotted keys 74 hydration gel, light gel, because I did a little bit hydration it on my face, but I have done my whole skincare before this because I want my skin glowy, dewy before this makeup. And see how I literally prep it before makeup. I've clipped my front hairs because it comes on my face when I'm doing my makeup, and now I'm looking like a gorgeous glowy glazy bun. I'm gonna use little bit primer to set before I'm starting with my makeup because I need the primer to set all my makeup perfectly. And I'm using the same primer as usual, and that is Nika's Prep Me Up primer, and yeah, I like it. I use this Nika's foundation. I am using this whole Alia Bhatt's thing because I love her technique, and I use little bit. I don't have that skin tint, so I use this foundation, and then that Rose Good Vibes Radiant Serum Rose Hips, and that is this, and I love it. And then I'm gonna use little bit the same moisturizer which I used before doing this makeup. I'll add it into it, and then I'm gonna add little bit of highlighter from my highlighter thing. Because I don't have a liquid highlighter, I use this powder highlighter and I mix it, and then I'm gonna use like this. I love her technique because I think that's amazing. I love because she used like his whole hair rabbit, and she get this glow which I think is amazing, to show you people that it is giving this Alia Bhatt's glow face. I did my face to be flawless on this makeup because I've seen the series and the makeups are so flawless. I love it. And I absolutely like it how it works because it gives me that flawless base, and I think it's amazing to use when you need a flawless base because concealer literally cover this whole dark circle thing, and I think literally help me to get rid of this under eye dark circle and some dark patches on my face, and that's amazing thing. I think I'm gonna blend my whole concealer because I need this to be blended with this sponge because it is damp and it gives me the flawless makeup blending, which I think my face look flawless. I'm gonna use this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer to highlight the places which I want to. Because I think it's needed to highlight some places which I want to, and this makeup is literally glam makeup, and I think I need to glam my face, highlight some places and lift my face upwards. Concealer also near this jawline to literally give this nudge look, and with it I use the same previous concealer over it so that I have little contour matter in it, little contour matter because I think it's needed. I use the same concealer, the blender to blend. I'm gonna be doing the same thing on my eyes because I think it looks good and give my face a little bit upliftment. And now I think the beauty blender is literally one thing I can easily blend my whole makeup. I know I have told that beauty blender is really tough to use, but I think now I'm literally convenient with it, and I think it's literally a good thing to use it on makeup, so you get that flawless base. Do this whole eye thing. I think I get inspiration from Maddy, you can see on the screen, and I think I like that makeup. I like the way she do the makeup in that movie, literally giving that vibe and which she was literally resembling. I think that's a girl should have a like character. In the first season we see like how she was a good girl, like was loyal to her boyfriend, and then in the next season we see how she become changed, she understood what is the life meaning of. And I think that's a girl should understand in her age of 18 or 19, like the important thing in this life is to take care of her rather than that boyfriend or friend, because your mental health will literally matters to you. Nothing will literally change if you are not taking care of your mental health. You are done, because if you're not doing it, you are literally wasting your time. Because if you heal yourself, you can see the better in this world rather than some toxicity. Because I think every person has the evil thing, every person is literally passing through some situation which this movie has depicted. And yeah, I dislike that how the boy has cheated on her, and I think this should not be a character of a boy, because I think the boys should be loyal to one person rather than literally hooking up with other people. And with that her best friend, I think she was classy. And so I listened to one dialogue and where she literally tell her that she was her best friend, and how she literally do the thing. I never have an idea that a best friend can literally ditch or cheat with her boyfriend who was really toxic. I have never have idea. This movie gave me this whole idea and concept that your best friend also can cheat, but I get a loyal best friend and she's like so good. I get a good girl group which they are good, like oh my god, they are so supporting. They are telling me like I am sitting here for them, and I think I get that whole girls group in class from class 9 to 10, 9 to 10, 9 to 12, 9 to 10 I was in Well and Postman, and now 9 and 11, 12 I was in Pratt, and I get the best good friends there, which I think I don't regret. I have literally a good time being at there, and I think you should have a good girls group who will support you when you are not in a good to have it, or have like a time. We are every people literally face a back period. The people are literally supporting me, always give me encourage to do everything. This video, they encourage me to tell that you have a good idea on doing eye makeups, do on it on this YouTube, and I do it, and I'm now doing it. And I think they are the one who gives me whole thing. And my best friend is like too loyal to me. If I tell her anything, she is like, you are the one, and you and me, we both trust each other, why not? And yeah, if we face any problem, we used to speak with each other, we call each other, we talk with each other and literally solve that problem. rather than doing some slutty things which people used to do, like bitching about others or telling bad about others. I think that's a bad thing. Now I'm done with that whole Maddy's color glittery thing, and now I'm doing that eyeliner thing. I'm gonna use this thin brush, and I'll use a micellar color and this black color eyeliner, black color to depict how much I want on this thing. And I was telling you that this movie has changed the how I'm suffering from cold and cough, and please ignore it if I'm coughing. And this movie has changed the theory of many things, which I think the fashion, not only fashion, but also the Gen Z culture has been portrayed so well. I think I've seen people who are ditched by their best friend in my school life. I was literally shocked, and I think it's not pretty much normal in this thing. Like, I have seen in my school so many girls are ditched by their boyfriend, also with their best friend. Like, I was really shocked when I talk about this with my best friend. We both are like, why should I ditch our best friend? Like, they're the one for whom we smile when we have a down day, or for the girls group we have owned it. It's really important to have a good girls group, and I think male best friends are good because if they are loyal to you, the friends are good. It doesn't matter what's the gender of that person, like it's male or a female. It matters how the person's mind is. It matches with you or not. So I have depicted this eyeliner above this, and now when I'm speaking, I forget to tell you what color I use in this eyeliner. Like eyeshadow, I use like baby pink color, like dip, like what I will tell, like this pink color and this pink color. Ignore this has a plate coming out because I have used so much brown color on my eyelid. So this pink color and this glittery purple color, mix with it and use it, and you have it. So I have literally draw this big eyeliner, and now I'm gonna use my favorite Nika's Luxe black color eyeliner, and I wanna draw it this much. And yeah, I was speaking about that my friend, like they're amazing. They told me, like, I remember when I was feeling low in my whole class, people were literally telling something. They used to stand for me, they used to tell everything like for me, and I'm glad I have that type of girls group. I wish every girl should have that type of girls group in their life, because you need it, man. If you don't have a good girls group, why should you have it? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing, man? You should have a good girls group. And now I'm gonna draw literally the line from here, from the downside of the eyelid, and this much, and then I'm gonna draw this same triangular shape here to give it like a graphic one. And yeah, and it looks amazing. I am telling you, like, don't go to that situationship and hookup situationship hookups, because I think it's not a cultural thing. You were sleeping with some people and next day you're forgetting, and you should find a literally good type of relationship, because I think good relationship give you the best facility. I learned it from some YouTuber. And for her, I am healing myself from many things. I think many past traumas which I have faced in my childhood from up to class 8, and I was bullied in my school for because I can't speak English properly. I was literally given, like, teachers used to body shame me, also bullied me because little bit wrong English can literally cause you so much problem, and it has been shown in my school so much, and that literally falls upon a child's future so much. I think the teachers should say the things which is appropriate for their life and so things, and I think the teachers forget it. I understand the situation of teachers, but they should say the things which is appropriate for a student, not the things which are not appropriate and you're telling it and it's literally hurt that person's. If that the teachers forget it, like, the students are also human, they forget that thing and they treat it like we are not a human. And I feel that's so low to that teachers who do these things. And I take a determination to speak English every time. When I was class 9, like 9 and 10, and I developed it when I was in lockdown. See how sharp this eyeliner looks, like Maddy. And then one thing you have to do it, use that same eyeshadow brush and do this thing, like have this whole thing on this out inner underline, like under your eyes and that underline space, and yeah, you get that glimmery thing like under your eye, and you get that glimmery thing. And yeah, after that, one thing I do is I use this kajal to fulfill it. Because I think you should fulfill and that the parts which are not fulfilled. And now see how good I'm looking. I'm gonna complete my whole eye look with this Blue Heaven lash twist curling mascara, and it is quite good. It works like expensive mascara and it gives a huge volume to my eyelashes, and that's why I need in my eyelash. That's it. I'm gonna use this fluffy brush to remove all the extra eyeshadow which fall under my eyes, and now I'm gonna use blush. I have a lip balm which I use as a blush, and it works pretty much cool, and I get a pinkish brown pinkish blush, and I'm gonna use the same brush to literally mix this whole thing, hold this blush, and I get this whole blush technique from internet, and it pretty much works, and I like it. And yeah, like, you can use your lip balm and like a blush. I get it in a YouTube, and it works pretty much. And see this glow, it's showing glowy dewy thing. And now I'm gonna use this fan brush, and oh sorry, I forget to use and useful with the one useful technique, and I think is this technique. use your brush, any like sharp brush, and draw a little line so that you get that sharp thing, and yeah, it looks good. It gives a literally snatch type of thing, and I think I use it so many these type of techniques. I learned it from internet and it pretty much works, and which I think is useful. How snatch it is looking like a sharp thing. And now I'm gonna use this like highlighter with this fan brush, and yeah, and it looks, and I'm gonna use in the top of these cheekbones, on this nose, high, or on the all the high points. I'm gonna use a little bit in my upper inner corner of my eye so that this eye looks good, glittery thing, and see how glow it is giving, and see it. Now I'm gonna use my lip liner to line up the lips. I remember in my childhood I get so oh yeah, I was saying about my friends and sort of thing. In my childhood I never get a good type of friends, and yeah, I get a good type of friends from class 9. I get quite little good friends who have a touch with me from my childhood, and they are literally not as good as now. I feel like having good friends now. What I have a friend are like, they're amazing, they help you, they help me in every way, and you should get a good friends group. I remember I have listened so many people having a good girl groups have changed their life. And if you have a group which have a motivation and affirmation and have a same motive in their life, be friends with them. And I love them, of course, and my friends has 2 ambition in their life, I'm telling you. I'm going to use, I have lip lined my whole lips. Now I'm gonna use this Midtown pink lipstick on my lips. And see how pinkish it's looking now. See it. Now I'm gonna literally little bit top up with my favorite Lakme Absolute nude shade. I think it's peach rose shade in my inner lip, and I think it gives me that glow and that little nudish color. And now today I'm gonna use this lip gloss upon my lip, and yeah, and see this glow, see this. Now the last thing I'm gonna do with my makeup, and that is I bought this Swiss Beauty glitter eyeliner, and yeah, it pretty much gives me that glow on my eyelids. And I use my finger to do this, so I do this at last only, so that I don't use this whole glitter on my face. So this is the look. I gonna literally love it. The show, I love it. It shows, it predict the how Gen Zs are. I don't have idea that we are Gen Z. I'm gonna tell you, I have no idea that I was also too Gen Z. I thought my sister is only Gen Z, but I come out that my sister is Gen Alpha, and I love this show. I'm gonna literally show how I do my whole hair also with this. Just wet. I'm done with my look. I'm gonna add some rhinestone on it. I'm gonna add little rhinestones on my face or on my eyelid, so that yeah, I get that matte look and it looks literally little glabby type of thing which Maddy do in her everyday, on her everyday basis in that series. I love her. I really admire her every day, like how she do it after Nate when she was betrayed by her best friend. And yeah, this show inspire us to be not cheating your best friend, not cheating on any friend in your life or people whom you don't know. You shouldn't cheat them, and you should have a loyal friend, and you should be a loyal friend to each in your group. That's the one thing I learned from this show. And little bit, and this thing, I think I love it. I admire how Maddy was a good friend. I know she has little angry mindset, but she's so good friend. I think every friend should have that type of friend in their group and in their life. So this is the Maddy's look. Little hopes, and hope you like this video. If you like, share and comment and share with your friends, and meet you in the next vlog.